So, what do we got here? Oh, look it. Another broken top of a 270 head. Well, I guess we'll fix it up for him. Best I can do, right? Another one of these guys with the center section going. Finally got in the shop. It's John Deere time finally. We finally got all the Ponzi guys back to work. And another center section. Ooh, I can see rust in there. Yeah. Hey, and a wiffle ball. Look at there. I bet you why it's missing this wiffle ball. Huh. It's amazing the things you'll find in here. And over there we've got computers mounted. And yeah, wires ready to go. We'll be putting the wire harness in there tomorrow. We're doing all right. I don't have much here, but the harvester left with the beep, 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 the wheels on it. What do you think of my nice hat, Jay Paydirt? Yeah, it's John Deere time. That's all the way home, ain't it?
I think so.
I heard it. You're on candid camera again.
Good.
Back to John Deere work. Right, Troy? Oh, we got lots to do here. I should probably put my coveralls on today.
You're on the queer camera.
What? What'd you say, Queer?
You can show them my fancy firepower.
Oh, look it. What's firepower is that?
My new gun.
You got a gun? Another one?
No. Better.
Oh. Is that the only big crack there is, Kyle, that you can see, or? That should be a pretty quick fix then. Should be. Sure, we're trying to find a noise. A hiss.
That's loose.
Inside the tank. Yeah. Everything is tight. Yeah, it changes pitch. I bet the O-ring is shit underneath the big cover. But why would it be here? Open this one. See if it... There. You got your 12mm wrench on you? You see if any of these are loose. They don't look it. Yeah, there's a big stupid O-ring underneath here. When the winter water gets in there, even though there's a cover on it. Look at that. That's the other problem. Should I go sideways, Kyle? That's like a big toothless pumpkin. Yeah. Big gaping hole. I think you should let me do that work. You guys do all the mechanical work and I'll do the blade. How's that? Okay. I like to weld, you know. About all I like to do.
If you wanna do it, you can weld it, but you
You're,
have to grind it and everything too.
oh yeah. I'll do the whole project.
Better.
Here comes Troy with a list.
Scoop.
Scoop? What'd you find out, Scoop? Everything's
Easy
available?
numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the list of parts going on right at the moment. This is what we do. We stand around and we just order parts. And then the parts monkeys put them on. The parts elves.
Disabling her.
You know what Mr. What's his name used to say in school?
What's his name?
He'd call you guys yard apes.
You're a yard ape?
Yeah, Mr. P. Pretty nice sticker you got there for the front. What are you up to here?
Working stuff apart.
We're gonna put the what, the water pump in?
Water pump, oil cooler, tighten up hose clamps so you can't reach from the outside.
Oh yeah. So we had a leak on the oil cooler?
Yeah, it was leaking oil too. You can see it from the bottom.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Good call, Mike. All right. Still holding pressure though, huh? You better release that before you tap into any of that, hit the
Helps
bucket.
it drain faster.
She's gonna piss right into that bucket, eh?
Perfect.
Okay, I just thought I'd check. You actually, both of you are working. That's a good thing. All right, I'm not doing nothing.
Every once in a while we would.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go show them what I'm doing. You hear that? Do you hear me?
Why would they care?
Do you hear what I'm doing back there? Can you hear that from up here?
Yeah.
That's called pulsing. I haven't done aluminum in so long. I've never used pulse feature on that thing.
No.
No.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you can floor the pedal and just keep it automatically. If you set it right, it'll just and each bead will go into place. You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it on the finished product. Finished product. I'm making a fuel cell for that there thing. I'm try to catch some welding. I don't do TIG welding that often. A little rusty. Ha! Working good though. Yeah, it's going to be a fuel cell for the preheater. So you can use number 1 or kerosene and have a lot less problems in with that thing. There's going to be a little knipple there. That's going to hold 3.5 gallons of whatever. And then I got 1/4 inch bungs. It'll be cool. Watch and see. Because I'm cool. For an old guy. Old school cool. I got to see what you're doing. Oh, that's the oil cooler. Wow.
I had to pull that motor mount out to get that elbow sealed up.
And that elbow is the furthest in, isn't it? From down below when we saw that leak? Isn't that down on the bottom?
Yeah, kind of.
You have to take the whole block off?
Well, I don't have to. I have to take the whole thing off, but it's leaking oil and out of the bottom of that section.
Okay. Make sure you get all that dirt away from there. Plug that hole, please. Oh, did you show him this yet? Look at the fuel line. It's loose. It might be worth making sure that hose is good. The end of it, it kind of looks like it's sucking tight too, doesn't it? That's just the bend.
Yeah, I just got stuff back in there too.
Oh.
It's out in there.
Okay. All right. You got that coolant filter off?
No.
We might want to take that off while you're down there. Hold on. What's that noise? Oh, air bubbles.
Yeah. antifreeze.
going up in, because you're draining the radiator. Okay. Yo! Hey, I'm gonna bring you back here and take a look at this thing. Troy's got her all discombobulated. Right there's the culprit, the round hole that was leaking the antifreeze. There's one of those pop-in metallic seal type things with the rubber O-ring in it, which connects to this guy here. And that's, you can see the discoloration. There's been water coming out of here a long time. Antifreeze, not water. And they've been having trouble with this engine for, I don't know, several months now, where they're going through a gallon or two of antifreeze every week. And we couldn't spot it. Nobody could find it. We found it. The old pressure gauge, pressure tester, and pressured her up. And I could see it in the cold, or in the, it's so close to the engine that when it was leaking, it would evaporate off. And it, usually a telltale sign is it leaves white marks from the antifreeze when it evaporates. So in order to get that, you had to take the pump off, the pumpa, hydraulica pumpa, something like that. Engine mount had to come off. Oil cooler. There was oil leaking out of this also, so we got all new gaskets coming next week for that stuff. And basically got to get it cleaned up and put back on now that we're down to the root of it. And then just simple stuff like this on this machine. We ended up putting another hose clamp there because the Factoria one is kind of, it was leaking there. It was leaking in certain little spots on the heater hoses, so yeah, this thing's got 8,000 hours on it, or 7,500, something like that. So I just thought I'd bring you around to what we found. Like I said, there was an oil leak here also. I don't remember exactly where, but that was the culprit. The main culprit comes right out of the water pump. And like I said, you see all that grunginess right here where all the dirt and dust had collected. It's pretty easy to see once we got it out. Been dripping around, it's all brown and ugly looking. So yeah, maybe next week I'll bring you up to date on what we got. What else we're doing. Told you about the blade already. Got the material laying back here for that. And I think we got a coil going on there for the frame lock. And the customer brought me this yesterday. Some iron. So we can fix that blade. Rest of it's basic maintenance stuff. We did check into that. When you're in this thing, when I was testing it the other day, the cab when it when it swills back and forth, and there's a big brake caliper down there to lock it, and it was just making a heck of a noise, just clunk, clunk, every time it was on and off. And we released it, and that big slew ring they call it's just like a bogey bearing. You can see it actually moving. So as much as they've been greasing it, it's wearing out already. It's not a big deal. It ain't gonna fall off, but I made them aware of it. And you know, these cabs turn a lot more than the harvesters do. So I'm guessing that's just the way it is, the way it's gonna be. And also on that block underneath there, we found it. I'm just repeating myself, but we found I call it a stem, the valve that goes inside, the electronically operated valve. Must have the seals are bad on it because she's pouring oil out of it. Excuse me, that aluminum or steel block up there. And we think that's giving us the codes in the computer because it has to do with the pressure, and we're getting low pressure on the brake circuit alarm, and it's not the sensor, so we're guessing it's right there. She's just losing enough pressure that she keeps coding out 250 sometimes or whatever, but, so that's it. Okay, just burning some time here, checking things out, checking what the guys did yesterday. I was out doing a air conditioner, and a couple of them actually, and replacing some switches on a machine. So, all right, that's it for this. See you, bye.